Does your child get frustrated when things don't go well? I know one of my children does. um, I want to bring up this issue because I do believe that there are ways, there are strategies, and there are things that you can do as a parent to help your child deal with this, navigate this. It's common, it's normal as your child is maturing emotionally. Um, there's here's the thing. I've played with players even at the professional level who, though they are adults, that doesn't necessarily mean that they navigate their emotions in a mature and healthy way. And so I believe that strategies like what I'm going to share with you um, is so key, and it's teaching them, your child, how to be intentional and how to gain control over their emotions. Now, it's not saying that what they're feeling is necessarily bad or wrong, because we don't want to discredit or invalidate what it is that they're feeling or experiencing. But one of the strategies, and I'll share this with you, I was mentoring a Division I player, and he was sharing with me some of the frustrations that he dealt with, and he talked about how those frustrations, it carried into his fielding, and then it carried into the next at bat. And I know this is very, very common. It's very, very common, especially not only at that highest level, but it's certainly common at the youth level, at the high school level. And one of the things that I share with him, and I want to give this strategy to you as well as a tip and idea that you can use with your child, is I just created for this particular player almost like a guardrail, a time buffer, right? How much time are you going to allow yourself to be upset or frustrated? In other words, I said, okay, you're going to get upset. I'm actually okay with that. It's okay to be upset. It's just not okay to stay upset for too long. So I asked him, I said, how many pitches do you want to let go by for you to continue to stay upset? How many batters do you want to have go by? How many at-bats do you want to have go by? And he set for himself his limit, and it was a good limit. And I'm going to allow you as a parent to kind of work on that with your child. But the idea is that if you have a child, especially that gets really frustrated, create for them and just help them with hey, son, daughter, all right, you get upset. I get it. You make mistakes. You strike out. You swing and miss. Whatever it is, even if it's that they have a bad game and the car ride home is really tense and they just don't do well with losses, right? I used to cry when I got out when I was really young. All right, so I get that component. Create for them and work with them on how long are you going to allow that frustration to stay, and then say, okay, once that third pitch happens or once that next batter comes up, now you need to release it. You can give them, some different ideas of what they can do to release it, whether it's a mantra of, okay, I'm done with that, let's move on. Whatever it is that you want them to actually do that signifies that they are letting it go. They had their time to be upset and to be frustrated, and even in that time they can maybe think about what they want to do different next time or the corrective action. But they have worked on and they understand that I'm going to allow myself to be upset, but I'm not going to stay upset. And this is just a really good strategy to help them start to learn how to manage their emotions, and then move forward, move beyond, and get back into the present moment so that they can be effective in what it is that they need to do on that next pitch, right? One of my mantras was this pitch, this moment. This pitch, this moment. All right, so hopefully that was helpful for you. I've got strategies like this also in my mini course called Unlocking Confidence, a parent's guide to helping your child overcome the fear of failure. All right, so click the link below. You'll be able to access that. Again, this is Steve Young, your baseball mentor with Athletes Approach, Youth Baseball Mindset Master Group, and I'll see you soon.